Hello viewers, this is AKWasp and welcome to my video log number 4. In this video log I go over my accomplishments from the bonus experience weekend, which included several levels in Hunter, some nice profit from some merching in the Grand Exchange with potions, and a bunch of new herb seeds from the Herblore Habitat minigame. Hope you enjoy the watch. Hey, so like I mentioned, I gained a lot of Hunter levels during this bonus experience weekend. In fact, that was my primary goal for the weekend, because Hunter is the primary skill that I have left to train before I can claim my max cape. And to get the most out of the bonus experience multiplier, I decided to hunt Draconic Jadingos, because as far as I'm aware, those gave me the best or the highest nominal value of as far as rate of experience per hour, so I could get the most value out of the bonus experience. And if you checked my video log number 3, you'd see how I prepared for the bonus experience weekend. Basically got myself the full Witch Doctor camouflage and made all the Juju Hunter potions that I needed, and a whole bunch of scentless potions. And the scentless potions lasted me for the majority of the weekend. I didn't quite have enough to last the full, 10-hour bonus. I think I got about 11 hours in total, because I think around the last hour of playtime, I stopped seeing an increase in, or a decrease in the experience drops. And as you can see on the screen right now, when it first started, the experience drops per Draconic Jadingo were over 1400, which is just so much. It's so nice. And then towards the end, it started tapering out at like 577, I believe, which is, not bad in and of itself. I mean, that's the same as on a regular day training with the Zamorak hunting Juju potion, which is a nice 10% bonus. So, 577 is good too. But anyways, point of this log is to explain my accomplishments, and you should see on screen right now a quad chart. And yeah, so basically right there is 86 to 89 Hunter, which were 4 levels up, and that's real nice, real happy with that. And ultimately ended in 90 Hunter. So that's a pretty big accomplishment, and I'm pretty happy with that, because now I can open up any effigy I want. I already could have opened any effigy, because the Hunter Herblore one, with 99 Herblore, I can open it, but now I can actually open it in a non-max skill and gain that Hunter experience. So yeah, that might or might not be a spoiler as to what my bonus video will be on Sunday. But anyways, yeah, if you haven't seen the weekly release schedule for my videos for the week, basically on Sunday is the birthday giveaway drawing, and also a bonus second video on that day. And I'm not going to give away what it is, but it might or might not have something to do with mass effigies being opened. So check back on Sunday and find that out. Hey, so in addition to the levels that I gained, I also gained quite a bit of resources from the Herblore Habitat minigame. I gained 2,671 Draconic Vines and 469 Withered Vines, which came from the Draconic and Common Jadingos respectively. Obviously, I was just primarily trying to target the Draconic Jadingos, but a Common Jadingo comes along every now and then and just forces stuff in there. You can see basically this is a what, like 5/6 of the total amount of vines was Draconic, or actually a bit better than that. So that's pretty good, pretty happy with that. And from these Jadingos, I actually got quite a bit of herb seeds. So I got 37 Urzels, I got 47 Yugoni, I got 19 Samadin, and 36 Arguay, and finally 24 Shango. So these are the 5 useful herb seeds, and I also got 8 castleberry and 7 lurgberry seeds, which are for bushes. So, but there's quite a bit of the useful herb seeds, which are really useful, or will be really useful if I ever decide to make Juju Hunter potions. No immediate plan to do so, but if anybody knows how I can get this information added to a database that might be tracking percentages, such as RSWiki, please leave me a comment or just let me know how to do it myself, and I'd be glad to offer this information for, open source data mining, whatever you want to call it. So anyways, let's take a look at the other major accomplishment I got over the bonus experience weekend, which is some successful merching. So basically I took all my liquid assets, which was about 140 million, and I put it into the GE to buy potions, which I knew everybody would be making lots and lots of potions, because lots of players like to make herbal potions during the bonus experience weekend, and they buy their supplies in advance, and then they can't wait to sell them, because they just sell them so cheap because they've been out of money for a while, and it just makes for an excellent time to buy resources such as potions on the cheap. Other things such as green dragon bodies or red dragon bodies, which people may have used for crafting, are also pretty rarely available. Perhaps some gold bars, just general stuff like that. Anything that people are making lots of for their bonus experience is often available afterwards at a pretty cheap price. So anyways, we see right here that before the bonus experience weekend, I bought just one single dose, or this is a 4-dose brew at 13.9k. That's the price it was going at. And then because of the bonus experience weekend, I was able to buy them super cheap. You can see I put in offers for 9,500 Sarah brews 3-dose. I don't know if it's actually true, but I think it's true that you'd be better off buying 3 doses over 4 doses, since the people who are making the potions are making them as 3 doses, and my opinion is that they probably don't bother decanting them before they sell. And then similarly, 4,500 super restores. Now these are potions that are very useful against all types of boss monsters, meaning Nex and everything else in the God Wars dungeon, so they're always going to have a demand. It may take me a little while to sell them for a profit, but I'm sure I'll be able to sell them for a profit without any issue. In addition, I also got I got them for even cheaper than what I put them in for, because I got a bunch of change coming back at me too. So, I put them in for well below the minimum price, like a lot below the minimum price. And obviously on Thursday evening when I put them in, none of them bought. But every 4 hours, 1,000 of them bought, which is the, because you can only buy 1,000 every 4 hours with a trade limit. And clearly, a lot of them bought for even under the price of what I put in, because I got about 2 million and change, which isn't that much, seeing as I put in, 140 million in total. Or I guess maybe 2 million less than that, so 138 million, something like that. But basically, I got these potions for really, really cheap, and I'll probably keep about 1,000 of each, and then the rest I'll just throw back into the G for some higher price. Who knows? So I mean, already. Well, let's see here. Let's take a look at the history window. Man, I mean that's such a good price that I got them for. So yeah, I'll probably just throw them back. I'll hold on to them because they're not likely to sell, because the market's going to be flooded with these potions for a while. But in 2 months' time, I could easily make 50% profit on this. So basically flip my 140 million into 200 million. But I'll decide to keep some of them. So I'll probably still make a little bit of profit, but basically just get a bunch of free potions out of the deal, since I didn't need the money. And clearly I could have liquidated some rares I had, or just some other expensive armor that I have that I'm not using. But I was like, nah, no need to go overboard. Made plenty of profit this weekend. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video log, and these sorts of merching tips are basically all I can offer for your next bonus experience weekend. Be careful if you're merching raw supplies such as torstals. I've got some bad luck with that in the past. But if you're just buying the outcome supplies or the output supplies, they're a lot lower risk. So keep that in mind for your next bonus experience weekend. And if you want tips on what you should actually train, you should double track back to my video log number 3. Stay tuned to my channel. Hope you enjoyed the content. The fight killing guide is becoming more and more populated. I put out episode 2, part 2 yesterday, and part 3 will be up also this weekend, and then part 4 will be up on Monday, and the podcast. So I also released my first interactive podcast, which recorded with Midnight, talking about our experiences with Bonus Experience Weekend, and just a whole bunch of other stuff that we got really detracted on. But it's still an interesting listen, so check that out if you got some time. Had to separate into 3 50-minute segments because it was just way too long to have one continuous recording all the way through. And the interactive part is that we're planning to read your comments afterwards and basically create a short follow-up video addressing, kind of having a community discussion type feel to podcast. So check that out, and don't forget that the birthday giveaway drawing is on Sunday, March 25th. So you only got about 2 days left to enter into that if you haven't yet. And I hope you enjoy my videos. Have a great day.